Tell the DJ turn it up, let the DJ bring it back. Tell him play that shit again, tell him that you like that, like that. Oh,
Trey, I ain't got but two reasons to be here, man. All the bottles pop a bottle.
I know it's somebody's birthday right now, right now, right now. It's somebody getting drunk too, right now, right now, right now, right now. Catch me in the club like I own that bitch. Shawty dancing like she own that dick. Bad bitches never hold back. Send me a picture where your phone at. I only came here for two reasons. I only came for the bitches and the drinks. Bitches and the drinks. Bitches and the drinks. For the bitches came for the bitches and the drinks. Bitches and the drinks. Bitches and the drinks. Baby, what you came for? Baby, get your glass up. Only came for the bitches and the drinks. Baby, get your glass up. That's what I came for. I see you tryna handcuff on the street.
Stop tripping, you can't control it like a freak.
Ain't nobody got a body like hers. Ghetto booty, but she came from the birds. Got a dark-skinned girl dancing on me. Two white girls dancing on me.
What's up, everyone?
Yeah, I'm in my zone. Wait, just keep coming back.
How are we all this morning? Welcome, Archie, Joel, the decoy, Eunice, Rocky, and Caleb. Yeah, we're streaming on a Wednesday during market hours. And my mic is on. I didn't even check before I started, so it's already a great day. My week is pretty much made, so I figured I'd stream today. We'll fuck around and find out. We'll trade some of the Apex accounts today. See what we can do. I also got my option analytics page back up, so we'll get some options levels up here. See what we can do. Probably, I don't think we'll be trading any gold today. I don't like where gold is at on the daily, but I do. Gold's kind of just been in a weird kind of like limbo. We need it to move a large amount and kind of get back to trending, because I mean, you look at the daily, it's not very good. But CL should provide a good move. Let's look at the daily on CL. CL is looking like we're gearing up for a breakout on CL. So depending on how we open relative to the opening range, here it is right here. We're below the opening range right now on CL. So honestly, a short on MCL isn't the worst idea right now. Where are we at? 73.10, 73.40. Yeah, I'm way too late on this MCL short. If we get a retest in there, I don't mind getting a little short on some MCL. We'll probably stay light today because, you know, we'll be vibing. Plus, these accounts aren't really that big. They're, you know, compared to like my personal account and stuff. So we'll stay light. Maybe get up to maybe around like 7 or 8 micros at a time. So the top here, like MCL and ES, this is one account, and then NQ and GC, that's another account. Make it easy for you guys. They're in correlation with the accounts you see above my head. So to make it easy there, but total of like 10 micros between the two, probably the most amount of leverage we'll get. And yeah, we'll just see what the market provides today. Could be good, could be garbage. There's a lot of news coming out tomorrow. I think we got CPI tomorrow or some shit, or is it PPI tomorrow? Seth said it earlier. Yeah, Seth said CPI tomorrow and then PPI Friday. Today could be trash, and I agree. We could have a major consolidation day today as well. So who knows? Who knows? You know who knows? Nobody. Nobody knows, but we're going to try to position ourselves as best we can. Yes, sir, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get ourselves positioned the best we can to give ourselves the best opportunity to make some money. And it's a little too early to look at the options analytics, but right now 4775 and 4800 seem to be the level on ES. Let's go ahead and start marking some stuff down here just so we got it. So 4775. We'll go ahead and make this like, maybe make it this color here. There we go. And then we'll copy that. Control C, Control V. And 4800 is our other level. How's everyone doing this morning? How's everyone feeling? How's everyone's week been? Yesterday started out rough for me. I got long pre-market on ES and NQ, like right before open, just because we were at the call put or the put level. Got long right there, and then immediately took a little bit of heat on ES. NQ, I was pretty much in at the low, like we were good on NQ, but I wasn't as heavy on NQ as I was ES. So, took a little bit of heat there for a moment, but she turned around. Like NQ went in favor pretty quickly. So I was pretty good on like what my drawdown looked like, just because NQ was in my favor. But ES dipped a little bit more than I would have liked. I was pretty close to exiting the position and taking an L, but then she finally turned around. She dipped down to halfback on RTH halfback, to be exact. Senior Rocky pointed that out yesterday. So we pulled back to that. It supported, and then we took off and just, you know, mooned it, which was fortunate. We held, we got out of our main contract pretty early, and then held on to the runner the rest of the day. I kind of thought we would maybe migrate a little more when we got above that overnight consolidation zone yesterday. Didn't do it. And I mean, we ripped a little bit, but not as much as I thought. But yeah, fuck it, that's fine. We need draw tool. I tell you what, guys, I stayed up way too late last night. That is 5 sure. I was up until probably like 2 a.m. last night. I was doing that thing where you start playing with your chart and you start doing a few other things, and that needs to be exited out of. Played with my chart and did a few other things, and like next thing I know, I'm looking at the time and it's 2 a.m. and I'm like, oh, nice, good job, idiot. Okay, there's that one. These are call put levels for NQ. 16,750 and 16,850 are 2 levels today on those. Oops. And then we also have call put levels on CL. I'm not sure exactly how much these are worth. I'm gonna give them the old peeky gander anyway. So our options analytics on CL. $71.5 5. Oh, that's way down there. Not terribly down there. $71.5. Okay, that is way down there. Caleb got Chick-fil-A. Also, hello, Mr. Gamers. Caleb, I am proud of you. There's no better way to start your day than with Chick-fil-A. Like, that's simply like, it's pure bliss. Dang, that is a wide range there on CL. But if that's what it's gotta be, fam, that's what it's gotta be. Alrighty, there's hidden Q, and then here is gold. Where is my... I'm missing some data here. Hold on, we're gonna disconnect. Connect. Good morning, Mr. Rhino. I hope y'all is vibing today. Oh, that's the wrong cup. This is the right cup. We're reconnecting. It's not giving me all my options on my charts, which is unfortunate for those of us who like all of our options on our charts. Give her a minute here. She'll come around. We got faith. She can do it. If Caleb can get verified, this can load. There we go. There we go. There, no, it looks like it's trying to load. Oh. I mean, it doesn't allow volume analysis. I have, this is annoying. I have this. Apparently not. Okay, well, that's annoying. Well, let's get this frickin'. Let's get this fixed. Had this all night, no problem, and now all of a sudden it doesn't want to work. Uh, 110887. They always make you verify things with all these codes. Everything needs a code now. All right, well, we're back. Our volume analysis is got now. So let's disconnect and reconnect again. Yeah, it did the thing where like it logs me out, and then like apparently my volume analysis package expired today because I had this all working last night. On the bright side, we still got 10 minutes till market open, so we're chilling. We're chilling. Anyone got any plans this morning? Like, anyone, like, looking at anything in particular? Dog, we have the paid license. We have it. You know, I'm probably gonna have to restart my Quan Tower. That's gonna be the issue here. Here. Gonna restart our Quan Tower. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. We're gonna get this working. Whether my name's Chili Cheese Coney or not. I agree, Mr. Decoy. Mr. Decoy says yes is right in a swing spot. And I couldn't agree more, sir. Nothing like Quan Tower issues to start off the morning, am I right? Am I right? I have volume analysis. I have it. What's going on here? How long does this take to, like, activate here? Pending. What do you mean pending? Why is this pending? Why is this not going through? There. That one went through. Okay. Okay. Now we should be able to restart Quan Tower and it'll work. What a fickle. What a fickle. Ooh, volume moved a little bit on NQ. We moved to 16,800 instead of 16,750. Looking like people are getting a little bit more bullish on NQ. At least that's what that's telling me. Yeah, I agree, Decoy. There, now everything's loaded up. Okay, we're good. We're good. That was one heck of a situation we had there, but we're locked, loaded, and ready for some action. Why is that so small? Okay, let's level 2. Gold's being dumb, not wanting to load here. Let's make our histogram width a little bit wider. I don't know why everything just like decided to take a poop on me. There we go. Then okay, there's that. Man, we're going through it this morning, guys. Good morning, Rocky. Yeah, it's Wednesday, my dudes. We have data. I just don't like how the subscription feature there is no subscription feature. It works on QT. We had to resubscribe to volume analysis this morning. And that just like threw everything out of whack. So now we got this loaded. This needs to be more levels. Levels to load. 15. Just to keep it in view. Same thing here. I don't know why everything, like all my settings are different than yesterday. Like it's the right chart and everything. Just everything's wrong. And then like gold, like all of a sudden just not loading my level 2 data. Like that's chill, dude. That's chill, dude. Okay, so that's all good. All right, we're gonna disconnect and reconnect to Apex. Or not. 2 minutes left. We're not gonna trade gold anyway, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, bell's in 1 minute. This has just been an unfortunate start to the morning. So let's make sure everything's right here. We got our account selected. Let me make sure I have the right account selected. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Just making sure I have all the right accounts selected and I don't show you guys all my account name and number for like the 100th time. I do that all the time. Just like doxing myself constantly. So what's with the random Wednesday stream? I don't know. I just felt like like I said, my week's made. I got nothing going on this morning. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's stream. Let's stream. Let's fuck around and find out. All right. So pre-market here, 47.75 is our options level or put level on ES. 4,800 is our call level on ES. So we're good there. In Q, we moved up to 4,800. So we got a little bit more bullish on 48 on in Q. So we get above 16,850. I'll probably look for some longs, also relative to opening range, and we'll get this thing rocking and rolling. Market is open. Let's get after it, kids. Let's get after it. I'm not gonna get anything right away. Maybe in like the next we'll let like the first 30 seconds figure itself out, you know. But if something looks really good here, waiting on the liquidity maps to load on RS. Let those get fired up. MCL is retesting its opening range. I'd like it to really poke in there good before I think about a short on it. I think we might break above the opening range on MCL. We're above 16,850. We'll let this 5-minute candle close. It might just go ahead and go. Okay, we are opening really nice bull long up here. Actually, we opened right at hedge pressure, so honestly, I might tag in just 2 lights on NQ. Let's look here. Let's wait here. Yeah, we'll be long 2 MNQ. Just because I like where we are. We might take a little bit of heat. We'll add. We come down to 16,850 a little bit more. This right here where it says profit loss, that's my profit loss. You know, big brain stuff right there. But this is a bull long up on NQ. ES also a pretty nice bull long up. I don't exactly like where hedge pressure is on ES. I don't like it being in between there, so we might get a little bit of heat. And then NQ, very nice golden setup here. Very clear, like at 405, 404, like that's our buffer area. We want to be out of any trades if we break into this bear zone, but pretty clear. I'm going to say that 404 probably lines up, or that bottom of bull zone lines up with that 16,800-ish area. So possible we get a little bit of heat. We're up like $50. 16,880 is going to be our first target for our first contract. So let me uncenter this. Hold on. Hold on, children. We need to move this stuff a little bit. There we go. I know. Calm down. Calm down, children. Need to be able to do this. Go to... Actually, no centering. To be able to... We'll sell one at 75. Maybe not. It's not going to let me. Oh, it's frozen. It's frozen. I think I just broke my Quan tower, which is inconvenient. There we go. Oh, what's going on? Hold on. Shit's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. Wow. Things are going south in a hurry. They just wanted to place a limit order. Oh, my whole computer is frozen. No. There we go. All right, so it's not letting me place a limit order, which is inconvenient because now we're in a little bit of drawdown. That's unfortunate because went right to where I wanted to take off my first contract. But I still like the long side, so we'll chill. We'll chill. I wonder why it won't let me. All right, we'll just have to mark it out, I guess, if we get to our level, because it's gonna be dumb. Let's do auto centering. I apologize for the confusion here this morning. This has been quite the shit show. Problems everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, QT doing QT things. It's still... Top says it's still his fave though. It's still my favorite too, honestly. Like, it's pretty simple to use. It needs a little bit of work here and there, but I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm I'm a QT enjoyer, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm a big QT enjoyer. It's simple to use. It does the things I need it to do. It needs optimized. You know, it needs quite a bit of optimization, which it'll get there. I have faith that, you know, they'll get it figured out. Get on the level of Sierra charts, but it's just gonna take some time. NQ just not really wanting to get the bid here. Yes, right here at the high. Quite the level there on the DOM. 250 contracts sitting at 48.05 on ES. We have Iceberg all the way up at 16,920. So let's make that our target. 16,920. I like that level. There's some liquidity up there, so I'm gonna take one contract off. Oh, where's our entry? Isn't great on NQ right now. We're in at 16,857. Not a huge fan of that entry. Maybe I should be glad I held. Maybe. I mean, we're bullish, right? We're above the call wall. It's a bull long up on Rocket Scooter. We have all the signs that says it should be bullish and that we should hold any longs that we take. The only problem is my entry is garbage. But as long as we stay above 850, I think I'm happy. I mean, we're super light leverage anyway, so I'm not too bummed about that. Is it showing my I wish Rhythmic showed like what your position. I had the open profit loss thing. We should actually showed that. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Hey, I always finish. Re-entry when the 30-second opening range is tested on ES. I don't mind that. I don't mind that play. I don't like how that pops back into the call range, though. I think I'd want 4,800 to hold. But I mean, it's pretty close, right? Like, it's 47.98. So I don't hate that either. This needs to move this way because we're probably not going to do much on... Not going to do much on CL. So we can move this over. Move this over. And move this over. Sorry, just adjusting my chart so you guys can see shit. Rocky says 48.18. I like that. Right under 48.20. Let's look at the daily. Ooh, this is looking like it's got potential for a breakout here. 48.20 and then 48.40. Who here thinks we get 48.40 today? Let's put that in. Let's do ourselves a. Do I say we should do a poll? 48.40 today? Question mark. Start poll. There, let her rip, children. Back to the daily. Daily on NQ. I mean, it's trying to break out. It's not looking scrumptious. Rocky says if we could push away from 4,800, we could move. Little concerned that we just balance for CPI tomorrow. I don't disagree with you, Mr. Rocky. I don't disagree with you one bit. Oh, I missed the short on CL because we were fucking around. Ah, see, their ES is taking off. Why isn't NQ taking off? This is ridiculous. I want to throw hands. So, call put volume has moved to 47.95 and 4,800. So this thing is becoming more bullish on ES. NQ has moved to 16,900 for the call volume. So both of these things are becoming more bullish. We'll see what happens on NQ here. It looks like it may be gearing up for a pullback, so that's not exactly exquisite. Pulling back into this opening range. Might just go ahead and fuck around and add one, as long as we don't break the opening range. Break the opening range, I'll just kill it. Oh, we gotta change. Gotta change playlist before I get banned and go to jail. This one's for you, Caleb. You sexy animal. I think my creamer's expired. Tastes a little funky. Haven't drank coffee from home in a while. I think I'm gonna stop drinking that coffee. Yeah, I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. Tastes a little icky. I should be more concerned about my stuff being expired. Nah. I'll just clean out my system. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna add, just because I don't know. It's just, I probably should have added. Probably should have added. Philip says, thank you. Trader from Germany. Welcome. I'm from Kansas, so it's always cool to see you guys on the other side of the world. Working on the opening range trades with power trades is the way to go. Big thanks. Hey, thank you for stopping by. That means a lot. It's always funny to me when people like actually like check out the channel and stuff. I don't know. It's just weird how some dude from Kansas, you know, we've met so many people from like all over the world, like where we from Netherlands. We got people from the States, people from South America, Africa, even. Like, so cool being connected with all of you guys, and how like trading's kind of like just like this worldwide thing. Like, I don't know, it's really awesome. Canada, Nick's from Canada. I was in Canada earlier, or let's see, I was in Canada in November. I was in Calgary, and then we went over to British Columbia, and then back to Calgary. We went up north of Alberta, did some fishing. We were doing a bunch of fishing up there. That was a good time. Pretty country. It's funny. Okay, so like middle of Alberta, I'm not gonna lie, middle of Alberta looks like Kansas. Like flat farmland, not much going on. And like when I first got there, I was like, man, I am disappointed. But then we go over to British Columbia and like start going through the mountains. You have like all these like logging roads and like the, you know, the mountains on both sides. You're in like this lake. It's so cool. Big fan. Like, you guys got some pretty awesome country out there. You just got to get out of the farmland. So we're starting to catch a bid again. Like I said, 49.20 probably be our take profit area. Love to be able to set a limit order, but I don't think it's gonna let me. Yeah, for some reason it's not letting me set a limit. Oh, we're catching some sells again. Really trying to decide what it wants to do here, huh? Huh. I mean, I'm still like confident in my hold, so we'll be Gucci. Nick says he's holding too many ES and long NQ long at this point. Yeah, that's a lot of leverage, sir. That's a lot of leverage. I don't like how we're turning here. What's the ORS look like? Coming down to test head pressure, that's fine. ES just doing ES things. Oh, goodness gracious. Should we add? Don't I usually like the test of a call wall on NQ? I do. The problem is we've just been testing it all open. Like, we haven't really left it. So that's my only concern right now with NQ. Is we're kind of just hanging out on it right now. Gold is dumping. Good. It needs to move. CL, we're back in opening range on CL. I don't think I like the short on CL. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Not on today, at least. I don't think I like the short on CL. I don't know. I think I'm just going to chill out on CL today. And then I'll catch whatever move we get tomorrow. I think today's going to be a breakout day one way, or a consolidation day one way or another. If we can break out today on CL, then tomorrow will be a really good continuation trade. But today, I think it's more like I'm trying to, if I got long right now, I'm trying to catch that breakout, and I'm shorting at a breakout level right now. It's just like, I don't know if I really like, I don't think I like CL enough to take that chance. Today at least. So I think we'll just chill on a CL trade today. Usually I get about 2 to 3 good CL trades a week. Like, not every day is going to be a good CL trade, but sometimes you can catch those little continuation plays. At least for me, like, I'm better at catching the continuation on a CL play than I am like the actual breakout. The CL's just like a little different than NQES. Not even saying I'm great at catching the breakouts on NQES. Pretty good beef there at 4803 on the DOM. Our rules say everything about going ahead and getting long here, so I think I'm gonna do it, and it's gonna immediately flush as soon as I add. But we're gonna do it. We're long 3 on MNQ. Our average is at 48.55, so pretty close to the call wall here. Below opening range will kill it, which I think that's probably gonna happen. I don't know, I'm just not super confident in how this looks. But I mean, we're light, so it's not like this will hurt if we get stopped. It's just that kind of like grinding all-time high vibe, you know. You get up here, everything's every test is always suspicious. Yeah, CCL's trying to break opening range. It's trying. Not really sure how I feel. I don't like how ES is just way above opening range, trying to trend up, and NQ's just hanging out. I don't like that. I don't like the separation. There's no confluence between the two right now. I don't like it when we're disconnected. Yeah, we're losing opening range right now. There's our half tap test. All right, we are flushing pretty hard. I'm gonna have to kill this. Oh wow, that was a big flush. Hold on. Let that pull back a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and kill her. Yeah, that flushed pretty hard, pretty quick. ES testing that opening range. Ah, that's a pretty harsh sell. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's not exactly pretty right now, dude. There's that ES opening range test. Pretty violent. I don't like how NQ is way below opening range. I mean, I'm just kind of chilling in it right now. See what happens here, because ES is in a long zone. Probably take an L on this, to be honest, which would be like normal for stream. But I mean, we really tried to go higher. We couldn't. Just trying to watch here. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it. Yeah, so ES is trying to pull back its hedge pressure right now, which is close. Just puts NQ in a really weird spot. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I don't like how we flipped over here, which is why I've been light. It just hasn't looked pretty, but yeah, I'm gonna have to kill it. I think so. Problem is just ES is where we want to be long at. That's the biggest problem we're facing right now. Yeah, big yikes, to be honest. TBH and GL, not gonna lie. Luckily, we're light, so like I said, we're not hurting right now. We're more or less just waiting to see if ES is gonna hold this opening range or not. I mean, buyers are here, but they're really not. We're not getting much of a reaction, which I don't like. NQ's still in its like long area. But I don't like how we're below opening range now. It's not pretty. CL is in its opening range. Like I said, we're not going to touch CL. Just going to get ourselves in trouble. ES not finding buyers here at opening range. I mean, there's some buyers here. Like I said, like you can see them on the DOM here. They keep stacking here at 98. But I think we're going to lose them. NQ trying its best. I don't like the way the long time frame looks on NQ. It's just not looking splendid, fam. They're starting to catch some buyers on ES, but not seeing anything on NQ. 4818 has some buyers. So this is what we're dealing with right now, guys. ES is in its opening range. So this is technically the play on ES. NQ is a little further down than I would like it to be right now. So more or less we're waiting to see what happens on ES before we kill this NQ trade. We're light on NQ. So we're not really in any pain right now. But he says it's just not a great play right now overall. I'm not happy with this flush below opening range on NQ. I don't like how ES and NQ are really disconnected right now. So I'm probably gonna kill my NQ trade. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. If we get back in opening range, might be okay. But we're really fighting hard here. And I don't just like holding light leverage through like an infinite amount of drawdown either. We're just like we're just teetering right here on the edge. I'm gonna go ahead and trim one. Just to kind of help my average out a little bit. Dude, this song is a jam. Like, it's just such a vibe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill it. it's just not gonna do what I want it to do. It's just unfortunate. You would really think, man, we had a lot of really good setups here for the long. Anyone else in anything right now? I'm just kind of hanging out in it right now. I think we're gonna kill it. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill it. Rejecting opening range now. I'm gonna go ahead and go flat. So minus what? 150 on one plus, yeah, minus 160. One plus 80 on the other. So we're chilling. Yeah, for plus 80, I had a CL play last night. Yeah, I'm thinking we get down to here at 16,800, which is why I wanted to kill it. Same thing with ES. It's got liquidity a little bit lower. So I think we might actually get some sell action going on here. So we'll hang out and we'll chill. See if we can formulate another play here, but I just don't think that one's going to be the one to be in. Luckily we were light. Like I said, we didn't like it that much, but rules had us had to be in there. And that's why I don't like that hedge pressure being in between the call and put wall. Yes. Because we just get that kind of gross action. Put volume moved back to 47.75. See what happens here at this lower call wall. That call wall does line up with that lower bottom side of the bull wall. Also just like the bottom of this range here, so I don't hate it. If we can get a wick down a little lower, I don't mind getting long. Rocky says he's got a point. He's excited. Yeah. Yeah, I think we might just get that kind of gross action with tomorrow being CPI. Not gonna lie, dude. We're just waiting right now. Time is it? 9:05, so it's been 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm honestly tempted to get back long here if we can get just like a little lower. Just based on options volume here. Although, you know, there's quite a bit of volume lower. So 16,750, there's quite a bit of volume. That hasn't really moved since pre-market though. CL trying to catch that breakout. Now ES is below its opening range too. So I'm glad I didn't take that one because we would have got stopped on that one for sure. We did a good job on our trade management there, getting that stopped out. before we got pretty hard against us. Okay, now we're kind of getting into this. Should we do the attempt? We're right in this zone. But I don't like ES breaking below opening range. Like I said, everything just kind of looks gross. Everything just kind of is like not quite where I want it to be right now. We're on the wrong side of opening ranges. CL's catching this breakout. That's nice. NQ really bouncing its wall here. Oh yes, did make it all the way down to its half gap. I'm gonna go long 2 ES or 2 MES right here. I like MES. We're at half gap, bottom of bull wall. NQ, I'm a little upset. We kind of front ran. I thought we would wick 16800 for sure. We did not. So we're kind of flat on that right now.
Listen up, you all. We're breaking down the wall. Just raise your voice. Get ready to make some noise. Close your eyes, move your feet, open up your mind.
Man, we're not getting any movement here. Yes, from the stone. I like the long on NQ. I need a better entry though. I don't think I'm gonna get it. Which is okay. Front running 16800. Yeah. It's upsetting, 5 sure. There he is, just trying to catch a little bit of a bid here. There, it's catching that bid at that lower call wall that we wanted. Rocky says losing interest fast on this market did. I agree. I agree. It's just not producing, like, we're instantly not exactly like delicious with how we open relative to opening range here. Like, I don't like us busting to the other side of it. I mean, if we were scalpers, then like maybe it would be more delicious, but I'm not. I like to hold. So yeah, not exactly delicious, but there's still opportunity. So we're gonna hold it out here for a little bit. But I don't like how we need to get back above this 4,800 level. ETH is up to 4235. That's good news for me. What are all the F's in chat for? Am I F'd right now? You guys are so silly. You are silly. Bunch of silly boys over there. Man, that lower put wall was a good long, and I didn't take it. A little upsetty spaghetti on that one. Can we bust above 4,800 on ES plus? Yeah, that was a really good long. I'm kind of upset we didn't just mark it in there. We should have. But hindsight, you know. What are you gonna do? They're starting to catch a little bit of a bid. We just need to get over 4,800 and then catch like the nastiest bid of all time. Moon this shit to like 840. Oh. No wonder. No wonder. Are we back on yet? Are we back live? There we go. We're back. We're back. Sorry. FBI showed up. They were like, hey, stop it. I wonder what song. It's got to be one of these two. I'm going to remove that one from my playlist. This is about the same time I did it last time. So we'll remove those ones. And I guess just no more music for the rest. I mean, we'll stream for another good like 40 minutes, but we'll be chilling for a bit. Chilling for a bit on these haters, dude. Dude, no, can't stream without prod. Dude, it's the Fed. I blame Joel. Joel should have had this problem fixed, but he didn't. So, yeah, Joel's fault. We'll blame Joel. I don't know. I ran all these through the YouTube, like, check and make sure that we're not a legal thing. And we were all good last night, but apparently not. Apparently, it's not all good. So we'll have to do a little bit more inspecting, I guess. Who changed the server channel banner image? That had to have been Rocky. That's actually pretty funny. We're still chilling in our little ES long here. I think I might just kill it though. We're not getting above this 4800 level. Which is kind of dumb. Like, just go, you know? Like, just get up there. Just get up there, kiddo. You're gonna go far, kid. Just, you gotta do it. I believe in you. Maybe I don't believe in you. Maybe I've given up faith. So NQ is rejecting that call wall. So is ES. They're both at their call wall right now. We need to catch some buyers if we want to make a move here. But honestly, NQ is a nice opening range rejection right now. ES failing. I'm going to go flat on ES, I think. I mean, it's kind of a nice rejection right now if we're going to be short-sighted. See, we'll see. We're right in the danger zone, man. It's not a great look. Like, this isn't a good spot to get long. This is a good spot to take profit if we were long. Problem is, we have a terrible entry on ES again. And I need that breakout for us to work, but I don't think it's going to. So, yeah, we're just going to kill it. Yeah, we're going to be flat on ES for a minute here. We're going to let this little area work itself out. Get above, then we'll chase. ES is very interesting right here. I mean, this is the opening range play. But at this point, we've consolidated here so much. I don't really want to pick a direction because I think ES has a little bit more potential to the downside. NQ, I mean, it had a perfect little bounce there at 16,800. We should have been a little bit more patient for that, but I didn't really want to take any more drawdown if I had to. So we'll just chill out for a minute. I mean, we're really not, I mean, we haven't really done anything all day. We're down like 60 bucks. Yeah, we're chilling. Anyone taking any trades so far on the day? Decoy says he got a break even on the day. 1L trying to long, out of long. We came back to 30-second open range. Just took my stop back. Fuck it, we live. True and real. Caleb says, what do you not like about gold on a daily perspective? If you just look at the daily, we've been very, very like rangy every single day. Like, gold doesn't know where it wants to go. And for me, I'd rather just wait for gold to kind of break out and like get some solid trending going, because it just doesn't seem like it knows where it wants to go. ES is trying to catch a bid right now. NQ's also trying to catch a bid. It's not a great spot to long though. I think I'm gonna chill. Need to chill. I want to get long. Get long with the 3-point stop. Could. It's just right in that scary Terry area. Like, I really like the long side. It's just a matter of like, can we get ourselves positioned to where like we're not taking a stupid loss? I don't think we can right now. So I think I'm just gonna chill. Practice a little bit of patience real quick. Because when you look at it, like in the grand scheme of things, the market hasn't moved yet, right? So we're basically, like, you look at it, we're basically break even on the day. The market hasn't really moved, which makes sense, you know, for the way I like to trade. I need to catch like an actual move, but you know, initial balance is pretty tight. So good chance we break out of initial balance and trend. It's just, you know, we got to figure out which way that's going to be. Like I said, I'm a little biased towards the long side. The daily look like daily, very consolidating candle. Same thing on ES, very consolidating looking candle. And maybe we just consolidate all day. I mean, we got CPI tomorrow, which could be, you know, could be dangerous. Rocky says he has a porch office meeting coming soon. Yeah, I need to take one too. Caleb says he took a break even on ES. MNQ was good, 28 points. See, I was up 25 points on MNQ. And that's when I tried to set my limit order. And it didn't go. Or that's when like our whole quant tower messed up. But it's like whatever, because like we still like, I liked that 920 target more, so I really wasn't too upset. But then obviously it went against us, so but I mean we're light, so not really too concerned. Like one nice winner puts us pretty healthy green. And you know, maybe we just don't get one today. Who knows? We haven't gone anywhere, so we ball. We chill, we ball. And we just wait for something to happen here. NQ looking a little bit more selly here. It's not wanting to get over that call wall at 16,850. Caleb says if today is boring, tomorrow sure will be violent. I agree. Especially since we've been in like, so let's pull back up the daily. This whole area right here, this 67 or 6,800, 16,900, like this whole area has been pretty, like we put a lot of volume here. So it's very likely we're going to get a big move one way or another out of this zone. We just, as traders, have to position ourselves correctly. Yes, getting a little bit of a... We're just not really doing much right now. We're not doing much. Oh. My histogram width on my level 2 is just super, super small. There. It just like looks way smaller than everything else. I mean, the volume's lower. Yeah, but like it just seems smaller in a relative scale. CL, kind of like a look above and fail looking thing going on there. Like I said, this just isn't like the, I'm not going to play today on CL. We're going to wait. Yeah, I still like the long. Still like it. We're going to be long 2 when I'm in queue. I like it. Target, pay a day. And then ES is catching its breakout. So ES finally did try to break out of opening range there, which we like. I would really like, I don't know what's going on to where I can't place a limit order on my Dom here. Very frustrating. Man, look at the volume that's popped up here at 16,920. That's why everything looks small, because the volume here is insane. What's that? What is that? 523? That's a lot of volume on NQ. So if we can get, we'll take one off at high a day at 874. And then I want to hold a runner to that 16,920 if we can. I mean, that's a pretty big area of interest right there. Should have got long in on ES in the opening range. We liked it. We talked about it. I just, like I said, we were just kind of chilling in a weird area. It's just been kind of been icky all morning. Man, we're not catching that bid up there. Got to get up above opening range. Come on, baby. That's what she said. Yeah, that's a big boy up there. That's why my that's why I've been more confused about why my Dom looks so small. That's a big boy. A big boy. That's like my cat. He's a big boy. Big chonkalophagus. All right, getting close to the high of day here. What I am gonna do is, since we're long from a good area, I'm gonna set a break even. Did that even work? Yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, if someone can figure out why I can't set a limit order right now on my DOM, that'd be great. Yeah, don't you know Pump It Up? I'd love to play that song, but it's just gonna ban me again. Yeah, it's gonna be sad and quiet without our tunes. Without our tunes, dude. Uh Gonna take profit here in a second on one contract. All right, so we're just down to one. And we'll just go ahead and hold this one for 16,920 or break even. Gave myself a heart attack. I thought I went flat for a second. Like, oh no. $16,920. Overnight highs at 16,907. Yeah, everything looks good now. Yes, it's back above the call wall. I don't like how we kind of like ranged it a little bit there. Little icky. Also, these need to be moved to be at the right time. Otherwise, it'll just bother me. There we go. Yeah, NQ failing to put in a higher high. So luckily we got a break even set. So whatever happens, happens. Gotta scroll. Actually, we'll just put it back on auto centering. There we go. Wow, what a day, says Eunice. It has been quite the day. I mean, technically it's a golden setup on NQ, right? So like that's why I've been trying to get this long. Sucks, I kind of botched it a little bit. Some me, some Quant Tower issues. But oh well, you know? Like we ball. I'm not really too concerned, especially with tomorrow being CPI, you know? Like I'm just kind of vibing. If this gets to profit target, then, you know, we're just kind of chilling on the day. Rocky says C period broke the downtrend on TPO, so maybe balance, low chance to trend up, but crazier things have happened. I don't disagree, Mr. Rocky. I think upside 16,920 area. I'll probably take profit at the plus 50% initial balance extension. Where's that at? The problem is too, when I trade light, I get a little loose with my stops. I should probably be a little better at that. Cause I'm just like, oh, it's only $100 in drawdown. We can hold for. Because like you guys know, normally I trade like a lot heavier, so like let's say 15 points on NQ is $300 with like one mini, right? So it's like, oh yeah, well with them two MNQ, I could take like 40 points of drawdown and still be right, and not even close to a full stop on an NQ. The bad habit. I'm bad about that. I need to work on that when trading small. Because that's what burned me on my first trade there. I took a little bit too much. Took a little bit more heat than I probably should have. I should have killed it and then relonged deeper. I was like, I don't know. Not really that much drawdown. Yeah, just not making that high. Which is pretty gross. Pretty gross. I think we're gonna get our break even, which is gonna be sad potatoes. It's looking like it's gonna be a range day, honestly. Like I really thought we would break out of this initial balance. I think we still might. Like, how do you position yourself? I don't know. We'll say it's probably been a scalper's paradise today, though, for those of you that like to just get a couple points at a time. It's probably been pretty good for that. Why is my time sessions not working either? Like my time should be right there, but for some reason it's not, which is inconvenient. This should be extending to current day. Huh. Nothing but problems. Nothing but problems. ETH just hit its current high, 52-week high. Although Shiba's down, though. Shiba Inu's down. That's upsetting. I need that thing to rip to like $4. I got a yacht to buy. You know what is kind of funny is every time I've tried to stream for like during the day, we end up having like a really gross and like boring range day. It's never fails. Every single time I stream during the day, we get a day like this. And today isn't the worst day that we've had. Like I said, there was plays today. I didn't play them great. We're now at the day total, we're probably break even. So I didn't play it horribly. But yeah, almost every time I try to stream, we end up having a range day. So then like my plays don't actually ever like fully work out. Although that 16,800 play, like I'm a little salty about that one. I should have marketed it on that one and I didn't. And that's in hindsight, like that's on me, fam. That's a bad play on me. But fuck it, we ball, right? We ball. If we can break above initial balance, I would probably buy a retest. There, we're making a new high. I'm a little too scared of a pullback right now to add. Barely breaking out of opening range. See if we can get a little bit of movement. But I don't know. Maybe we don't. Maybe we get no movement. And we just be sad the rest of the day. Yeah, 100 for 50%. So 15, 9, 10. Or sorry, not 15, 9, 10. 16. 900, 16, 9, 10. I'll take profit around there. Get out around that 150% IB. Would be, I mean, that'd be a nice 60-ish points. What's our entry? 1852, so 910. Yeah, be a good like 60 points. On the one contract, that'll put us back break even on the day. Or not break, that'll actually put us pretty green on the day. We're green on the day right now, but not by a lot. Not by enough to care. We are 2 Chick-fil-A meals green right now. Oh no. Did my headphone just die? It did.
Battery fully charged.
No, battery's fully charged. We're good. We're good. There's just no sound coming out, so it was probably mad at me. So 1680. This was going to be our first target on the initial long. We have reached it. We need up a little more. 15, 20 more points that we could take profit. Be flat. Be done on the day. Yeah, so 50% extension, 16,910. 100% extensions up at 16,945. I don't know if we get there today. That big level there is at 16,925. That big thick boy on the dom. Damn boy, he thick. Levels still at 500. ES failing to make a new high, which is a little bit of a bummer. A little bit of a bummer. I think we're going to end up just being a ranger. Well, I don't know. NQ's a little disconnected as well. Might let this 5-minute candle close, and then I might add. If it closes above initial balance here, I'll probably add. Then just move my stop to break even. CL dumped off, which kind of be expected. To say it's just in a real gross area. This whole little consolidation area it's in. Like I just don't want to play here. Because I gave my analysis the other day. 65 is a really, really good long area. Like I would long pretty heavy at 65. There's just a lot of really good buying below. I mean, 70's obvious. 70 to 67's obviously been a very good buy area in itself. It's just like a little bit more interest down below. So I just don't really want to be long right here for these trend continuation longs. So if I play CL, I want to play CL pretty heavy. So I think tomorrow, by the end of this week, we're going to have a really good setup for a trend play on CL. It's just a matter of waiting and making sure we get in a good spot, good position. It'll be very clear when it's time. That's the nice thing about CL is the nice thing about CL is very, very clear when when we're trending and when we're not. So she's trying to close above here. Looks like she's going to. Hoping for a little bit better test of initial balance, but that's okay if she just goes on without me. I will accept that as well. See what time is it? 9:50. So we still got a good 30 minutes left to let this thing kind of trend its way up there if it wants to. Watching Dom very closely here. Seeing if any big boys show up or not. I don't think they will yet, just because they got that really, really big boy up above. I think everyone's probably watching him. Anyone in any positions right now? Gary, no mother, how could you? Ah, we're just chilling, my dude. We're green on one account by like $100, and we're at I don't know. We're like right at break even on the other account. Really, we didn't get much for sets today. I liked the long initially at the open. Obviously that didn't work out, but now we're getting the play that I saw at open. It just needed to be a little bit of a butthead before we got there. So, I would like to say I wasn't wrong just early, but I mean, I was wrong. I was wrong right off the rip. And then the eventual move, we had the right idea about what the market was going to go today, but we were wrong about how to execute it right off the bat. So it happens, but I mean, like I said, we were pretty light. I think being light is actually why I'm not more green on this second account, because I didn't have good trade management, because I was just like, yeah, it's light. Like, we're not taking that much drawdown. And I let it get a little bit too far. I think we lost like 150, 160 bucks on the first trade, which, I mean, really isn't a lot, but when you're trading light leverage, that is a lot. So I should have been a little bit smarter about that. I wasn't. We will learn. We will learn and improve, become better in the future. But that was my big mistake today, is thinking I could get away with a little bit wider stop because I was light, and that ended up just hurting me, because now, you know, gotta let this full trade work out, make it all up. But either way, I mean, even if we end up red today, it's not like we're like, I would consider today, even if this trade ends up coming back to break even, I would just consider it a break even day. Actually, I think it will be a break even day if this comes back to break even. So yeah, just not, we haven't really moved. Like, ES really hasn't moved a whole lot. It's within like a, what is that, a 10-point range, 15-point range. So not a whole lot of movement on ES. Even in Q, like, not a huge amount of movement either. A little bit better than ES, but yeah, for someone who likes a little bit wider targets, we haven't we haven't gotten any targets yet. So we're just chilling. CL with a very nice flush. That is a very, very nice flush on CL. I wouldn't have caught that. I wouldn't have caught that correctly. Not the way it disrespected opening range. I would have got stopped out for sure. Gary says about to call it a day, retracing yearly open. If we slow grind ES, it would make sense. Can't get long here. Thanks for the clickbait title. Hey, everyone wants to see me in their mom's basement, right? But yeah, I don't foresee us. I think I can see us like doing a little slow grind. I'm gonna chill here probably till like the next 30 minutes, see if we can maybe get to our target or not. And then that'll be the day. So not much today, really. So 16,910. We got that big order sitting at 16,920. That's kind of where I'm looking at taking profit. Can we play catch later? Maybe. Maybe, son. If you mow the lawn. There's snow on the ground right now, but you need to go mow the lawn. Volume is kind of low today too. You guys been watching like the volume. I haven't really seen much for size hitting the tape. Been like just kind of consistent and small. Even like ES's DOM. Look at ES's DOM. It's not really that thick right now. You a DOM trader now? No, I always have I usually just have it on chart, right? But I made this new layout. I can kind of see the numbers that we're at in the moment. I kind of like that a little better, I think. I don't know. I'm always evolving. But no, I'm mostly sticking to the same thing. I always had just, it's kind of nice being able to just see like the number or if anything really big shows up right then and there. I kind of like that. I like my new layout. Big fan. And then Renegade over there at hold on. Oh, he changed all his info. But we got a dude making trying to make us a chart that auto plots everything for us. I think it'll be really nice. Where we're gonna have like so like we'll have our 5-minute chart with a heat map on it, and then it'll automatically plot initial balance and opening range, the right opening range on the 5-minute chart, and then hopefully automatically plot our call put walls on the chart as well, which would be sick. So if we can get that, that saves us a lot of time and effort. Speaking of call put walls, no movement as of late. We're still at 4,800, 4,795. And really, I don't like moving them after open. I like that initial play. And then 16,900 is the upper call wall right now, which we're getting pretty close to there. I really think we get up to 16,920. It's where they moved at relative to open. I have them still at where their opening price was, because that's kind of how the strategy is based around where the opening price was. Yep. Yes, sirree. Man, CL dumping hard. That is a beautiful sell. What's the daily look like? Yeah, maybe we get that leg down to 65. If we can get that leg down to 65, that'll be a good buy opportunity there. ES is pretty thickly stacked here from 807 to 810. You can see it on the DOM as well. It's got quite a bit of orders stacked right there. So we'll see if we can wick those boys. If we can wick those boys, maybe we get a nice little squeeze, but there's a lot of those are all people's stops right there. A bunch of people are short. That's where they got all their stops set for sure. We need to wick if we want any chance of going up, those boys are gonna have to be wicked, and wicked with some violence. If not, I think that's gonna be the top of our range. But I think we can do it. I mean, everything that we have as far as like our options volume, RS, and a few other things just kind of all show us that, you know, that should get wicked, and we should get that move up to 820. But we're gonna have to ice, not quite the iceberg, but a pretty thick boy at 808. 1,000 contracts sitting at 934 contracts sitting at 808 on ES. So someone's got a big stop there. I still think we bust it. We might not though. Like I said, we got CPI tomorrow. Maybe no one's that confident. Yeah, see, she's getting a little bit of sell action here. Oh, we got one popping up here on at 16,900 as well. Bunch of boys hitting the DOM. And she sure is trying though. She's trying to break out. She's right at that breakout level. Just needed to pop. Ugh. There's good volume on ES all the way up to honestly almost all the way up to 4840 as far as the options go. Volume doesn't really taper off. I mean, there's a lot of volume at like 4820, 4825. At those two strike prices, there's quite a bit of volume. We got 8,000 and 9,000 contracts there. So this is on the options analytics tab. So there's pretty good confidence of people thinking that we should move up. It's just a matter of, can we do it now, or are we going to pull back before we make that happen? And it kind of looks like we're going to pull back. That's not a great looking candle. Hmm. We can get a pull back down to initial balance high, or maybe opening range high. I'll probably add. If not, we're just gonna chill in this. I still think we bust these. We have these big order blocks sitting right above us at 16,900 and 48.08 on ES. So I'd like to see us at least wick those before I make a decision on what we're gonna do. I think we get them for sure. Just a very slow, low volume day. We really haven't had much go on. It's almost kind of boring. But that's trading sometimes. Boring is boring is good. Trade the boring, right? And that's kind of what we're doing today. We're basically, I mean, honestly, basically break even. We're green $70 on this trade right now, but don't think even if we get to our target, I mean, really, it's not enough to really be excited about. If we end the day red or green, neither direction is really enough to be excited about. It's been kind of a didn't get any setups where I was like, yeah, like I definitely want to get heavy long or heavy short here. So we've been like super light all morning. Took 1L, 2 winners, and now we're just sitting in our last trade of the day here, trying to see if we get our runner to target or not. I don't know if we do or not. I think we do. We're positioned well, and we got a break even set, so I'm not really stressing about it one way or the other. ES is kind of in a decision-making zone, though. It's got that lower high, but we got that consolidation, so either someone's going to have to really push a wick to break us back above, or we're just going to chill and probably range. Those are our two options on the day. We're either going to range or we're going to break out to the upside here. I would like to break out to the upside, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Kind of getting close to initial balance high. I might get an ad. A little bit of a flush there. Let's see if we get any big buys hit the DOM. Or if we flush right through. I'm not going to long if we're just going to flush right through. Looking like we just want to flush right through. So no longs for me as far as the ad goes. Just going to hang out here a second. I'd rather chase than catch the falling knife. Or this just comes back to my break even, and that's just how we end the day. One of the two. To say we saw that big order come through. Really thought we would go Wiccan though. But maybe not. Ooh, ES selling pretty hard. ES catching a pretty good sell. Yeah, back into the opening range here. Opening range high here on NQ. Same thing on ES, back to opening range high. Getting pretty sally. Pretty close to our break even now. See if we can catch some buys. A little bit of interest right there. Got about a minute left on this 5-minute candle. I think we might actually get an ad here. We'll see. We'll see how this candle closes. If maybe this is just a quick little liquidity sweep before moving back up or not. 15 more seconds. Sorry, my ears are starting to hurt a little bit. Still a little bit of selling here. Yeah, not finding the buyers that I would want to see right here. We are back in opening range though. We're still above the call wall. This might tag our break even, which would be unfortunate if it tagged our break even and then went. Is kind of the middle of the, on ES we're right in the middle of the range kind of, which is unfortunate that we just really haven't moved. This may just be shaping up to be a major consolidation day. If we can get back above initial balance, I'll go ahead and add. If not, we'll take a break even and we'll call it a day. Where did you learn how to trade? By doing it wrong for a lot of years and then eventually figure it out. It's a culmination of watching a billion YouTube videos, trading the wrong way for a really long time, and then also having a good group of people around me to help steer me in the right direction. We got a pretty good group on Discord, some really smart guys. Like I said, I went through, studied like every indicator, every strat there is, and found all the wrong ways to trade, and then eventually find something that kind of works and, you know, is kind of funny. I went through all the most complicated ways of trading to eventually come down to a very, very simple way of trading. And it was by deleting pretty much all my indicators and just watching volume and having a couple simple things. Like we have our options call volume, options call and put volume. And then we watch our DOM, initial balance, opening range, just kind of really basic stuff. Not really any indicators, just kind of basic stuff, watching volume. and playing a little bit lighter. I'm going to go ahead and get long one more and then set a break even. All right, so here's the play right now. I'm long again. I'm still long. I added, and we got a break even set at 1659. Target will be high of day. This either gets our break even or gets our target. Either way, like, this is the last play of the day for me. If it takes break even, we'll just be done. We'll call it a day. If not, like I said, we're going to target high a day. I really like that 150% initial balance extension. We got that really thick boy. That 500 contracts is still sitting up there at 16,925 on NQ. And we got about 900 contracts sitting up there at 4808 on ES. So these are my two targets right now. I'd like ES to go test that level at least a little bit harder. We didn't really test it. So I want to go test that level at least once. And then same thing on NQ. I really want to get up there to 16,920. That big sell order that was sitting there at 16,900 has disappeared. We spoofed. Let's see if we can just get a little bit of a move to the upside here. And like I say, if not, we'll just basically end our day break even, which is fine. Some days are like that. And that'll be our day. Hector asks, how long is a really long time? Well, let's think here. So I started trading stonks probably, let's see, I started having money to play with around like 2016, 2017. Like when Trump was got elected the first time is when I started trading stocks and whatnot, because that's when I started having money to play with. Don't trade if you don't have money to lose. And played with penny stocks and whatnot, working on like bigger investments and stuff. And then, sorry if my mic was too far away. And then I started in futures in like 2018, 2019, somewhere around there, pre-COVID. And I would say it took a solid year to 2 years before I really figured out futures. And I mean, every year I've improved, right? But the first year of futures was not profitable, but also that was just a lot of learning in futures and how it moves. Because like I said, every month, every cycle, every election cycle, every like every quarter, every earnings report, it's all so different, right? So in futures, it really takes a year just to learn all the cycles that we go through. And then also learning, like in stocks, you can trade indicators and news, and it's usually pretty clear, and you can have a pretty clear risk reward. And like I said, the term buy low, sell high in stocks, that's a pretty simple strategy that works in penny stocks. But the problem with stocks is you got to have a pretty large account to really make like good money. And with futures, you can have a smaller account and it's leveraged and you can make pretty good money. And I really was attracted to futures because, I also worked a full-time job and I liked being able to trade at night or before market open, because 8:30 was when market opens my time. I was at work, so I couldn't really trade, right? So I liked being able to trade in those off hours, and that's what really, really attracted me to futures. And so I was doing that, playing around with that, and I wouldn't say till probably 2020 was my first like year that shit made sense, kind of, and started doing pretty good. It wasn't like a huge year, but we made a little bit of money, and it was all prop firm money too, right? So we made it in our funded accounts with Top Step and Apex. And then 2021 comes around. 2021 was a pretty gnarly bear market. I didn't make like a whole lot of money in 2021, but I did make money in 2021 just because what I learned in 2021 was in a bear market, you need to size down because the volatility is pretty intense. So we traded pretty small size all of 2021. I think it taught me a lot as well, trading that bear market, because we went through a lot of cycles in 2021. And then 2022 comes around, and 2022 last year, or no, the year before last year, that was a good year. Oh wait, no, I think I'm off a year here. 2021, was that bull market year or bear market year? Which year was I think 2021 was the gnarly bear market year. 2022 comes around. That's also a little bit of continuation of the bear market. 2023, we have that really nice bear market. I had my best year last year. We made a lot of money last year. And then now we're on to this year. But I would say it takes 1 year just to figure out futures, and then it takes another year to like really put all the pieces together. So I'd say for futures, like at minimum, it's going to take you 2 years to really see like consistent profitability. And then like, don't be discouraged if it takes you longer than that. Like some people, it takes them, 10 years to figure it out. But also what really matters as well is just having good people around you, right? Like it would have taken me a lot longer time if I didn't have people like Rocky, Decoy, Sam, Seth, all around me. Like there's having a good group. I know some of the RS guys have really been helpful, and teaching you like the right stuff. There's a bunch of idiots out there that'll teach you a bunch of wrong stuff or stuff that really can put you backwards in trading, because you'll start looking at stuff because they say like, hey, this works, this is how you trade. So you waste a lot of time looking at that and trading that way. And luckily I had some good people around me to kind of steer me in the right way. There were some bad people too, you figure out over time you figure out who's legit and who's not. But yeah, I'd say 2 years probably is like a reasonable target for like after year 2. You should be like, all right, I'm starting to see like some consistent profitability, and just staying small size. I think we do a good job of that in our Discord, of like encouraging people like, hey, small size is how you make the big gains in the long run. Because if you blow your account, then you're already behind a month, right? Like you have to give yourself an opportunity to be stupid. Even like today, like luckily today I was small size because I was a little stupid. I was probably a little stupid because I was small size, but that's all part of it. But we knew going in today I was going to be small size just because like we're streaming and whatnot. We're a little distracted. Different environment. We've already had a good week. So yeah, it's just about being smart and also being able to just like fuck off when the market sucks. I think the last 2 years have really taught me that I don't need to be making X amount every month or every week or every day. Because last year I made 90% of my profits in 3 different months. Like 3 months of trading and actually made 90% of my profits. And all the other months were either treading water or just making small profits here and there, surviving. And then when the market conditions flip to like what makes sense for you, you can really just hammer down, size up, get trades to really go in your favor, and really, really make some money. But you have to have an account for when that time hits, right? You have to have money to play with when that time hits. So it's very important that you survive the times that aren't so clear. Like for me, the times that I do the best is when we're in a trending market, bear or bull market, doesn't matter as long as we're trending. When we get into a consolidating, really rangy market that doesn't go anywhere, I don't do as well. And that's just because most of my strategies, you guys have seen, is getting into a position, taking my core off early, and then letting my runners that go for 50, 100 points, those are what really pay my bills. Or not pay my bills, but those are like what really make my days and weeks and months, is those runners that go for a lot. And if the market's not running, like today, the market's not really running, right? It's just kind of consolidating and ranging. And you see on the P&L, like we're break even. We haven't really made anything today. But yesterday and the day before, we had really nice trending markets and we made really good money. So that's just how it goes. Like I said, you got to survive these days to really make good money on the days that really go in your favor. And identifying those market conditions too is really important. Because, you know, you got to be able to see like, hey, the market kind of sucks right now and I need to like chill. Or you need to be able, like, the market is in our favor right now, so I need to really really go hard when the market's working for me. So yeah, it's all a process. It's a never ending game and process. And like I said, I'm always learning. I would never claim to be an expert or like the greatest at anything, because you see some of those guys, guys like that have been trading like a really long time. They really know their shit. So I'm nowhere near their guys' level, but you know, I give myself 10, 15 years, maybe I will be, but got to survive long enough to get to that level. And in Q, you just please move. Please go to the upside or stop ranging at least. We're just kind of consolidating on top of opening range high right now, which isn't necessarily the greatest look. I think we might sell back into opening range, which would be unfortunate. That'd clip our break even, and that would call it a day on that if that happened. But I mean, like this second play that we did here, we did the right play. Market just hasn't moved. So if we take a break even here, I'm not going to be mad, because some days that just happens. But we made, based on our rules and everything, like we made the right play as far as this second long here. The first long that we tried with the opening range and all wall test, I make that long every time. The mistake I made is I'm too light leverage, or I'm very light leverage, so I let it go a little farther than I should have. And that's basically the reason we're red at account number 2. But even then, we're not red by a lot, right? Like we're gonna close plus or minus $50 on the day. So like we're fighting really hard for not really a lot of money. So I'm not really too concerned. So tomorrow, you know, if tomorrow's a nice trend day, we break out. So tomorrow's CPI, so I expect some violence tomorrow. If we can get some violence tomorrow, get some trends going on, maybe we can catch a pretty good bag. But today, I don't think it's gonna do much today. Even right now, buyers are kind of getting excited, but we're in this like really tight range. We can't seem to get buyers above 16,880 right now. Need to get buyers above that, take us back to the highs. Kuram says, yes, looks like it wants to rotate down. It kind of does. It doesn't look great. He said, we're just not really finding buyers unless some spontaneous buyer shows up. But it may be a thing that no one wants to buy above 4,800 until CPI tomorrow. Maybe people are chilling, hanging out. I will say I don't expect CPI to be anything special tomorrow, though. I think we're going to see what we've been seeing. Either I think we're going to see flat inflation, or the report's going to be just like, I think it's going to be flat. I think inflation month over month and year over year is probably going to be flat. And the market's going to do what the market's going to do. I'm not going to sit here and predict it. Just try to position ourselves accordingly. Tyler says he's doing a back test on power trades to try to find a statistic about what's happening inside and how it plays out. My brain is having issues making sense of it. Hold on, I gotta stretch this out. Freaking heart emoji thing is in the way. A sense of it even on a retest. How do you trade it? So here's my thing with power trades. I only use power trades on ES. I didn't ever find a setting that I liked on NQ. Power trades on ES are indications of either liquidity sweeps or a big person entering the market, right? Or like a big player entering the market. Those are the two things that we're watching on power trades. Now, for a power trade to matter to me, it needs to happen in an area that makes sense to me. Because sometimes we'll get power trades just like in the middle of nowhere and they don't make any sense. And that's fine. Those are gonna, sometimes random things are gonna happen throughout the day where some big players are gonna get in the market and do whatever, right? Or we're gonna get some random like liquidity sweeps throughout the day. But if we can get a power trade in a level that I think is of high importance, so like let's say we get a power trade at like a call wall, well, that shows me that everyone is watching that level. Everyone is watching that call wall. Everyone is playing or trying to get positioned in that call wall. So I'm going to use my bias. So let's say we're at the call wall. We're testing it from the top side. We're coming down and testing it. So we get a power trade there. Some big players are entering the market there, or they're sweeping liquidity right there. I am bullish on the day, and all of a sudden I see that power trade. I was like, all right, well, that power trade is the main area that I want to be long at, and then I expect that power trade to like hold, right? I expect that to be like, that's the area. Now it could vary up and down, above and below the power trade like a little bit. We got break even on that trade. That's unfortunate. Oh well. So the power trade, I'm using that as kind of just like my entry, like point of interest zone, and it's just adding confluence to a zone that I was already watching that I want to be long or short in that area. That's really how I'm using like a power trade. Like I said, it's not like the NW. You can't use just like power trades on their own. I don't think that really will do you much justice. I like to use it, like I said, more as like a confluence thing, just to like see like, hey, there's big players in an area that I'm already interested. Like my initial balance, like I think that one video I did on power trades, like with initial balance and the delta flip, I like seeing those power trades show up at initial balance high, saying like, hey, people want to defend initial balance, or maybe we sweep initial balance, like, hey, there was a lot of stops here that just got swept, we might rotate to the downside. I still kind of like the long on NQ. What's the downside? 62, 40 points. So yeah, that's my opinion on power trades. Basically down $50 on the day, which is a bummer. I like the opening range. I mean, we're basically break even on the day right now, right? Still kind of like the long side. It's also kind of like gross. John has the glasses. Do they help? Somewhat. The thing is, I have this bright like ring light so you can see me, because I keep the rest of the room's lights off. It's just dark in here and I have to have this ring light so you guys can see me. So I put these glasses on because it's bright and it hurts my eyes to stare at all day. Normally I don't have glasses on, but when I stream I have to. Guys, I like the long right now and I think I'm going to go long. We're going to get long in a terrible location. And I want high of day, or we'll just take a stop. I don't really care at this point. We'll risk another $50 on it. We'll end the day plus $50 or minus 100. That'll be the day. I don't really I don't have anything too much bias here. I just like this opening range to defend. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it does. Got a terrible fucking fill though. I'm not happy with 16,870. That's gross. I might actually just get out, because that fill was horrid. Yeah, Tyler, and it's really just like it comes down to like your interpretation of it. Like what don't add things just because other people use them. Add them because they make sense to you, right? Like some people don't like power trades because they don't make sense to them, and that's totally fine. It just, like I said, only use things that make sense to you. John asks UMNQ. Yeah, I'm trading these smaller Apex accounts, so we got to be on MNQ. They don't have a whole bunch of to play with minis on these smaller accounts. They just don't really have the room to do it. We're streaming. I don't like trading my personal account on stream, just so I don't dox myself. So, but these accounts, I don't care about them too much, so I don't mind trading them on stream. I mean, I care about them, but I mean, like, if I dox my Apex account, I don't care. What's a good ES power trade setting? I run 2500 and 3 seconds. So 3 seconds for the time, and then size-wise, 2500. That's where I seem to like ES. Now on days where like we're having like CPI and stuff, you might see quite a few power trades show up. But like on a regular day, that 2500 3 second time frame seems to work out. John asks, are you fun? Yeah, I got several PA Apex accounts, a couple Bolinox accounts, and then like my personal account as well. Most of my like big swing trades I'll do in my personal account because you can hold your personal account overnight. And then with the Apexes and the Bolinoxes, usually I'll scalp a little bit, play with a little bit bigger size, or you know, on a day that's maybe not as clear, I'll play with those accounts. Have you thought about doing a voice chat or something like that on Discord during trading hours and not just recaps? We do it sometimes. I probably should do it more. My thing is like when I'm trading, like I don't like even like today, another reason like I'm light leverage is like if I'm like talking to people or like I have people talking in my ear, it just like breaks focus a little bit. I'm not good at like trading around people or trading while I'm talking to people. To kind of like be in the zone, I guess. So that's like my main thing of why I don't do it as much, I guess. I should. I think it would be pretty nice, or at least on days that like maybe once the bag is already made, maybe do that. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But also, like I said, like as far as like streaming goes, like I don't make money on my YouTube channel. I could care less. I make my money trading. So like I said, I like to focus on my trading. Trading first, YouTube second. The YouTube's fun though. I do enjoy hanging out with you guys and kind of building a little community that we have. It's been a lot of fun. Like I said, I've met so many really cool people over the last year since we started this thing, from all over the world. So it's been, like I said, it's just been like really cool, and I've really enjoyed hanging out with all of you. It's been a lot of fun. And this, I think next Friday is our 1 year anniversary of when we started the Discord. So that'll be fun as well. So we're gonna do next Friday's stream should be a really fun one, because it'll be stream birthday. We're in profit a little bit here. We'll take one off, set a break even, and just let it work out. So we made a little bit of profit there. And then now if this one gets break even again, then we'll for sure be done for the day. But we made a little bit back. I mean, at this point, I think we are. Yeah, so even if this gets break even, we will close today. Break even in total. So we did a lot of work to make literally no money. So that gets fun. But some days are like that. Like I said, the market hasn't gone anywhere. So there's really not any, like for me, the way I trade, like I said, this has been a scalper's paradise today. So anyone who scalps for ticks, you know, who's just taken really small moves, this has been a really good day for them. I've had a couple break evens just because, like I said, I trade for like the longer move. and that's just my style. So today, like I said, today was a scalper's paradise. There was quite a few little support resistances that happened today where you could have caught those small moves. So those people probably did pretty good for them today. For me, like I said, we're meh. It's a meh day, scratch day. Let's see if we can catch some buyers here and get back to the like I said, I still want that plus 50% IB. That's my my targ. The targetto. Well, I don't think we're gonna move. I don't think it's gonna keep, or at least get to our target. I think we're probably just gonna consolidate in range, so I might just kill it, call it a day. It is getting close to quitting time anyway. So it's 10:45. We're like 15 minutes away from when I usually stop trading for the day. I mean, I usually come back and take a trade in the afternoon, but unless something really moves. Oh, we got a question here. Do you want the levels for the strikes? Tyler asked, checked out your Instagram. You have posted. Are you competitive in motocross? Yes. Not as like, so I would say up until 2 or 3 years ago, I was like training full time, like very, very, very competitive. Going to like nationals and stuff, racing every single weekend. Now I'm more ride for fun. Now, I mean, I'll do like our local series. I'll go to a couple big races every year for fun. Like I'll go, like this year I'll go up to Minnesota to Millville and race, and then probably do Redbud and race. And then like I'll race our local pro class, right? So in Kansas, I'll race our Kansas series and ride the pro class in the Kansas series. Maybe Oklahoma series too, sometimes depending on what track they're going to. But yeah, I ride, as far as like riding my dirt bike, I do that every weekend that it's not snowing. I like can't survive, like riding is like my thing. Like I can't survive riding my dirt bike. So yeah, that's my lifestyle is pretty much stonks, dirt bikes and golf. That's my life. Until Grand Theft Auto 5 comes out, I'm going to take like 5 days off of everything and just grind Grand Theft Auto 5. So that will be my life whenever that comes out. Yeah, this shit isn't moving. I'm going to go ahead and flatten and just call it. Just call it. So it's a break-even day. I think we're down like maybe $20. It doesn't really matter. It's like, it's break-even. At the end of the day, it's just break-even. It doesn't matter. Not enough in either direction. Like even if we were green on the day, $20, I'd call it a break-even day too. Oh shit, Hector, you're right. I said Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 6. When Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, I'm gonna be grinding that hard. When it comes out in 2032, I will be grinding Grand Theft Auto 6. But yeah, that's our day. We had 3 good plays. We had 1 bad play. The bad play was like I make the play that was the loss. I take that trade every time. The main problem was we were light leverage, so I let my stop be a little bit more wide than it should. And then the market, like the good trades that we did have, the market just didn't move. So we didn't really make it back. But I mean, we did and we didn't. Like I said, it's basically a break-even day. Market didn't move. So to be break-even on a day where the market doesn't move like we anticipated, I mean, fuck it, I'll take it. So yeah, we're going to call it a day on that one. And then we'll be back Friday, Power Hour, for the competition stream. Someone's got to take down Worwy. He is our current champion. We're going to have a Champions League at the end of the year. It's going to be epic. We're going to have a big prize for that one. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 Apex funded accounts to like their, where they can withdraw whatever amount, right? And I'll get them funded up to like 3K in each so that we can withdraw whatever. And then what we'll do is I'll give our 2 league champions, like we'll do a bracket and everything, and the 2 champions, I'll let them both trade that, like their own account. I'll have 2 of them. And then whoever, I'll let them keep, the winner gets to keep all the profits in the account that they made money in. So like we'll start at 3K, and let's say they take the account to like 4K. They get to take that $1,000. Like they can just have it. They can just have it once we withdraw it out of Apex. So I think that's what we're gonna do for the prize. At least that's the plan. Say all plans are subject to change. Hector says $30 after tax. Hey, maybe if you make $30, then you get $30. Or if you make, like I said, I'm gonna try to get them all withdrawn to the point. I mean, we have plenty of time. It's January, right? So get them all withdrawn to the point that you can withdraw. Like I'll try to get the 3 months of withdrawals done in those Apex accounts, so you can withdraw whatever you want and have them traded up to 3K. So then, like I said, anyone can, like if you make 5K on the championship day, you can withdraw. Well, like I'll put in the withdrawal and I'll just send you that 5K whenever that withdrawal hits. So that's the plan, at least. We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, plans are subject to change. Maybe I blow all the Apex accounts and we don't get that. So who knows? But either way, like I said, break even day. Oh well, shit happens. I'm not mad to be break even on a day that, like I said, we're still in the opening range. So and not much I can do. The way I trade is to trade from opening range 2 places, and if we're still in opening range, obviously we're not going to make any money. So not mad. We'll be back. I mean, I'll trade again tomorrow or something, and we'll make some money. Tomorrow's CPI. Be careful for that. And yeah, fuck it. We'll see you guys in the next one.